Actor Abhishek Bachchan, who plays a cop in the Dhoom franchise, talks about the customized bikes used in the latest and the third installment of the franchise that also starred Aamir Khan. On stage, Vicky Frames 2014, Abhishek also shares how he was not allowed to do most of the action stunts for the film. Watch the interview here.
Those are authentic bikes. I know that the production did a tie-up with BMW, and they provided us with several bikes. I think we had 6 to 8 bikes on set at any given point of time. One was what they call the hero bike, which is what Jay and Ali would drive. Then they have a stunt bike, which is one which they don't mind crashing and breaking. There's a second stunt bike, which is customized to make it more powerful, better brakes, so they can perform more stunts on it. So these are all bikes that were provided to us, and they were customized for our needs. For example, I'm slightly taller than Uday. So, I needed, the big problem we had, because it's a visual medium, is whenever I sat on the bike, it looked like it was meant for a 2-year-old, because I was much taller and I looked too big on the bike. So the handles were customized, were made to look that I fit the bike correctly. So these are things that we do in film, because although it's a great bike by itself, your actor needs to look good on it as well. And so these were all the bikes used in the film are completely authentic, and were part of the tie-up that we had with BMW.
I was very scared watching the film because of these stunts, and it's just so frightening, the thrills. Did you do them, or was somebody else doing it for you?
A bit of both.
A bit of both.
There was a time in Dhoom 1, I would say Uday and I did 95% of the stunts ourselves. In time to come, with films being insured and completion bonds being taken out, there's a whole lot of stuff that the insurance company will not allow you to do. Secondly, on a production level, they prefer the trained stuntmen to do particular stunts because they're trained to do it and they can do it better and faster. For example, I might take an entire day to do a particular shot because it's very demanding, whereas a stuntman who's rehearsed it for a year will come and do it in 15 minutes. Also, there's certain stunts which you're just not qualified to do. So yes, in this I would say it would be about 50-50 as compared to 10 years ago where there was no sort of compulsion that you can or you cannot do this. I mean, I remember when we did Dhoom 1, there was no such thing as an insurance person sitting there saying, sorry, you can't do this because you're not insured. There was a stunt in Dhoom 3 where there's a chase between Aamir and myself, and I'm chasing him hanging off a helicopter. And I remember in Dhoom 2, we had a similar shot, although just one. And I did that myself. And in Dhoom 3, suddenly, when this shot came, I told Victor, okay, I'm ready, let's do it. He said, sorry, you're not allowed to do it. And when I said, no, but I'm ready to do it, I'd like to do it. I did it in the last film. He said, it's not my call. The safety officer is not allowing you to do it. That's just dictated to you by insurance companies, etc., etc. So in this, there's a lot that you want to do, but you cannot do. But in this, I think in Dhoom 3 compared to Dhoom 1, the difference would be, in Dhoom 1, we did about 95% of our own stunts. In Dhoom 3, about 50%.